Hi all you gorgeous people out there. We're getting close to Christmas Eve. Here in Denmark we celebrate Christmas Eve, and you celebrate on the 25th, many of you people. And I just want to share some just thoughts and just inspiration I'm getting this Christmas. And because life is just very challenging for many of us, and the world around us is very challenging to be in, and there is very little love in the world, and you might be experiencing lots of love from people around you, but many of us are really struggling with this, because as I see it, we are love beings, and love is the foundation of everything. And when there's very little love, it just feels very awkward and very wrong. And that's part of my life. And I'm just being very much guided to understand that that it's all meant to be, and that God is asking us to step into the inner worlds. And it's not leaving the earth and not caring about the earth, but we're used to having so much attention on the world around us and people around us, and this person doesn't like us, and this person hates us, and this person does this, and these people on the television are saying that, and our focus is our attention is so focused on the outer world that if we just it's just a mechanism really to just withdraw our attention from the outer world and into the inner worlds. And I've talked about this many times, and you're actually taking your attention into your spirit. And your spirit world, which is hard to understand, it's much bigger in size than the outer world. It's just very quiet. But when you take your attention away, and that's why prayer is so powerful, and I couldn't live without prayer. It is such a help to step into the inner worlds, because you just sit, or you can pray anywhere really, but you're just taking your attention away from what's happening around you, and you go in, and you thank, and you praise God, and you can do so many things. Sing for God, you can dance for God. It's just such, the world of prayer is just so powerful and so beautiful and so healing. But so that's one of the ways, but really just with your attention, no matter what you're doing, washing up or cooking or going for a walk, even if you're talking to someone, you can actually pull your attention away from all that's going on around you and just into your body and into your soul. And you'll feel that straight away you feel much better, and you feel much more peaceful. And in here you're connected with everything that's unseen. So it's here the angels are, and all the beings of light that are working for God to bring love into the earth. So you're actually stepping into the world of love. And I just think that this is God's wish for many of us, because the outer world has become so ugly and so horrible that you just can't believe it, and it's very unsatisfying. It just doesn't satisfy our needs anymore as it used to. It's just a very stressful thing, because there's so much bad going on. So and it's actually the reason why it's so bad partly is because God wants to teach us to learn to train this ability to step into the inner worlds and to live from here. So in the beginning we step in to just nurture ourselves and just feel better, because it's been so stressful being so active and so so focused on the outer world. And one of the things that many of us are battling with is people who don't like us, like our children, who do whatever they can to make sure that that you feel that they don't like you, they don't care about you. So you just basically feel very unloved by them. And one of the reasons why this is happening is because we must connect with the love within us. We people must learn that it is not the love from other people that is the foundation for our life. It is the love of God, or the love of the inner worlds. So we have to learn to feed ourselves like babies are fed by their mother, and at one point they have to learn to feed themselves. So that's where we are spiritually. We have to learn to tap in, to step into the love shower, the love that is in the inner worlds, that is showering onto us, and receive that and let that fill us. So the neediness for other people's love ceases. And it's really challenging. I've been in this for many, many years, and it's so challenging because you spend most of your time thinking, what's wrong with me since they don't love me? What have I done wrong? Why am I such a bad person? And let me tell you, you're not a bad person. And you've not done anything wrong. Because we do things that are all sorts of things in our lives, and it was all meant to be. So, and this is another thing I've been thinking, and I'll share this with you on this video, and I might do another video about this. It's about our relationship to the past. Everything that happened from this moment and all the way back to our birth, or when we were conceived, all our past, to love it. And that becomes easier when we step into the inner worlds and we are much more in our soul, and we feel this love showering onto us and coming up from within, because it's all, God is in here, and God is just pouring this love out of us. So we are self-contained with this beautiful love. The more we can look at our past with the eyes of God, and He says it's beautiful. We might have done the most horrible things to other people. Other people might have done the most horrible things to us. But it's still beautiful. And that's so hard. You can't understand it with your mind, but with your heart, you understand that it was meant to be. So we used to, when we lived in our mind and we weren't connected with our soul, we used to look at the past and say, okay, let's look at all the good things from the past. We'll find this and this and this and this and this, and we won't think about all the other things, the bad things. We would just stop thinking about that. But that's not how the heart works, and it's not actually a very, it's not a healthy way to be in the long run. What we must learn is to really just love it all. Stop picking at what's bad and what's good. Just love it all. So just send our love onto the past, and that will free us to be right here. Because many of us are so bothered by what happened in the past, and maybe just something yesterday happened. Somebody said something to us, and when we stop picking at it and stop trying to understand it and just love it, we are actually freed to be right here. And this is where we can do something. This is where we can heal. This is where we can change the world, right here and right now. So I won't go too far away, but so let's just be here, and we're approaching Christmas, and the world is very busy, and people are talking about Christmas madness. Everybody's gone mad, it's Christmas, and many people are very, very unhappy because it's Christmas, and it's stupid. It's just absolutely not meant to, I mean, it's just, well, it was meant to be, but I believe Christmas is about love, it's about angels, it's about healing, and it's remembering Christ who came to the earth, who is always here. I mean, Christ wasn't just born, he's not just here at Christmas time. Christ was a messenger from God, as I see it. Christ wasn't God, because he kept talking about his Father in heaven. So Christ was a messenger from God, and brought the light of this world to us to see. And he was a master, he was a teacher for us to live in love. And as I see it, he was very much teaching us to heal ourselves. And the basic thing, the foundation of everything Christ did and stands for is that we must love others as we love ourselves. And as I've said many times before, we must focus on loving ourselves and becoming peaceful where we are, because that's the way we can love others. So that's just really what it's all about. And Christ keeps talking about going to your Father, who will comfort you and who will fill you with complete joy. Go there. Go there. So that's what I feel very much this Christmas, that it's God is reminding me every time I want to do something active, he stops me. He just throws me into a chair and says, be calm, be quiet, and be a receptacle of love. So all the people who are not showing love to me, who don't want to show their love for me, I know they love me, because we all love each other, love them. Spend your energy this Christmas in the inner worlds, where the angels are, they're helping you, where the light beings are, where spirit is, and where there is only pure love, and stay there. Receive my love, God says. It's here for you, and it's endless. You are being showered with endless love every day, every night, now and forevermore, and receive it. Fill yourself with this love. Feel it in your body, in your mind, in your soul. Stop spending your energy on things that are useless. You can't change anyway. Fill yourself with this love. And anyone who comes to your mind who is not loving towards you, love them. Love them. Just shine your light on them. Put them in this golden pool of love. Let them swim around and just feel so endlessly loved. And you are giving the best Christmas presents there are on earth, because you're just sending out love. And this is all filled with forgiveness, because you stop criticizing them. People who don't love you, you quickly criticize and don't like, and you've just got a war going on. So you stop the war by them not being kind, them criticizing you, and you sending your love, just loving them. And that way you're really working for God, because he just loves. He just keeps sending his love, because he wishes people to awaken, to become loving. So so when we seem very inactive, or if you feel Christmas is just really madness, and you just don't really, many people just hate Christmas because it's so horrible, I feel very much God telling you, calling you into the inner worlds. Go to the inner worlds where the angels are, where there is pure love, and be there. Bathe in this love, and know that you are endlessly loved, and feel it. Feel it in your body, in all your life. Feel how you are just, how you are love itself. You are love. You're not only loved by God and the angels, and I mean, you're just being showered with this golden light all the time, but you are actually that golden light yourself. And when you receive it, you can become the shower of love. So it will shower from you onto, so that's the way we're going to heal the earth. So outwardly, your neighbors or whoever look at you can think, God, what's she doing? What's she doing? She's never going anywhere. She's never going to town. You never see her. What's she doing? Has she gone mad? and you can feel you've gone mad sometimes, for sure. But this is a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, this is the place to be, I feel. And that's really where Christmas, the spiritual Christmas, is going on. And it's going on every day of the year. It's the birth of love. So my dog wants to come in. And I'll leave you now. And I'll wish you all just a really, really beautiful, spirit-filled, love-filled Christmas. And pray that you sense in your whole being that you are love itself. So, and I love you all, and I just love you, love you, love you. I love doing these videos, and I thank you all for being there and being that special light that you shine in the earth, on the earth, which is nobody else can bring. I thank you for that light that you're shining. So Merry Christmas, and I'll see you. Bye.